forward.
After a long 22-month hiatus, Jeon Somi recently returned with her much-anticipated EP game plan with the lead single, Fast Forward, and what we got was dissatisfying to say the least. While some listeners found it captivating and enjoyable, others felt a sense of disappointment, myself included. Before we get into it, I want to make it abundantly clear that this is not me directing any hatred towards Somi as a person or an artist. I do not hate her. I think she is extremely talented, and as a fan, I feel her artistry is not being prioritized in what she releases. With that being said, despite first making her solo debut in June 2019, Somi is still yet to find a stable identity in her music and the way she portrays herself in her art. Despite being wildly talented, her music has consistently been lacking personality and identity for as long as she has been a solo artist. It's honestly sad to see her talent become a background character in her work when it should be the forefront of who she is, and what we know her for. It seems that YG isn't interested in working to curate an image or a brand for Somi. They would rather give her generic, forgettable songs that don't support or show off just how talented she is. Example. With this clip of her showing off her vocals, it's easy to see what her current musical style is forcing us as the listener to miss out on, and in turn, how much Somi is being restricted in her releases. It is utterly infuriating. Fast Forward is not a bad song. It is, however, generic, which isn't always a bad thing, but when you wait almost 2 years for a song just to have it be a reimagining of one of the most annoying songs that was everywhere during the pandemic, which you had stored away in the deepest crevices of your mind and never intended on unearthing again, it can definitely be a bad thing. Fast Forward disappointed me. I felt that Xoxo was a strong standing point for Somi. She seemed to be finding herself in that era. Seeing that progress regress has left me feeling frustrated and curious to see where she goes with this attempt at Eurodance music. On the topic of dance, a new choreographer would be a good investment.
Fast forward.
Again, I don't think the song is bad. I think it's lacking. I think it sounds like a bad remix of an already existing, good song, and it really solidifies the insult that Somi is K-pop's Meghan Trainor, aka she makes music but she's no artist. I 100% don't think it was worth an almost 2-year wait, and will certainly be hearing it in season 2 of Xoxo Kitty. At this point in her career, Somi should have a stable branding in who she is musically, yet she doesn't. While sticking to a familiar sound can be comforting, it can also hinder the growth and evolution of an artist, and in that sense, I completely understand why all of her tracks are sounding drastically different. With that being said, the absence of a distinct artistic direction is what I feel may have left some fans yearning for a more unique and daring musical offering from Jeon Somi. Unlike artists with a strong musical identity, who seamlessly blend their personal touch across various genres, Somi's shifts can be disorienting, making it challenging for her to be associated with a specific musical style. Again, not always a bad thing until it is combined with everything else we've already discussed. Somi's public image is also heavily curated and focused on her visual appeal, which can overshadow her musical output. This emphasis on appearance can lead to the perception that she prioritizes her image over developing a strong, authentic musical identity, and while I don't personally believe that, it's not a strikingly hard conclusion to come to. While visuals are unfortunately an important aspect in the music industry in general, a well-rounded artist strikes a balance between their visual presentation and the substance of their work. Somi has the potential to be one of the most evident and unique soloists on the market right now. While Jeon Somi's Fast Forward resonated with many fans, it also left some listeners disappointed and, for me, personally, opened up a conversation about her artistry as a whole. While Somi undoubtedly possesses potential and talent, her musical journey thus far has not yielded a distinct sonic identity that listeners can readily associate with her. With all that being said, if Somi is truly happy with what she's creating, then there's nothing more to be said about her work. I just really feel she's made for more than this. Bye!